Hello and welcome to the YBL tutorial on how to create your player. This is going to be a short video on how the creation process for the YBL works. So you've made it here, you open up the document and you want to start creating your player. In here you can see a total of 6 creation tools for the creation of a unique player and 3 creation tools for a template player. We are going to start with the unique creation tool. So first things first, please do not use a sheet that is currently occupied by someone else. So you don't delete stuff in here because it's not done yet, or you just go on until you find an open one. Here you can put your name, John Doe, where you're from. I'm from. You can enter a college, country, state, whatever. I'm just gonna write America. Here you can select your height. Your height will have impact on your max ratings you can achieve or you can apply, and what badges will be your tier 1 badges and your available tier 2 badges, and what badges you won't have. So you can see 7'3" player won't have the chance to get ankle assassin, challenger and whatsoever. So you select what height you want. I'm gonna go with 6'4". Your wingspan is a number between 0 and 100. On the sheet here on the bottom right you can see your wingspan info. This is for the guys that want to know how large the wingspan actually is. So you can see 6'4", you go in here, 6'4", if I do a 0 in it, I will have a 5'11" wingspan. 30 will always be the 1-to-1 ratio, so 6'4", 30 would be 6'4", and yeah, here you can see if you enter 100 you will have a 7'3" wingspan. Alright, creation tool 3 was ours. So what wingspan does affect is same as in the 2K builder. The 3-point shot will go down, driving dunk will go up, steals will go up, rebounds will go up. So we can test it here. Look at the 3-point, it's at 99. If I put 100 wingspan, it's going down to 86. That's a massive change. Other things might have gone up. This is just so you know. Wingspan and weight does affect your max ratings you can get by a lot. Alright, we're gonna go with 50 in here just for purpose. Weight is be your player's weight, same as wingspan. It affects your attributes. For weight it does affect your physicals a lot, agility and strength, vertical, speed with ball. There is going to be a mix, a min weight, max weight and the default weight, which would be right in the middle. So we're gonna go with, I want to be quick and agile. I'm going with 180. Experience is a very important part. Experience will determine how good your player is when you start your journey, or how long your player will be playing in the YBL. And also your starting point of your career. We have 4 options here: high school, college, G League and veteran. High school and college will be added to the next season's draft class. G League and veteran player will be available instantly as free agents. So if there's a YBL team that's looking for a good small forward or whatever, they're looking for a position because the player has left, or the player doesn't fit in there and there's no one trading with them, you as a new player can select a G League player or veteran player and you will be instantly available to every team to be signed. Once we have done our potentials, you can also see that the starting attributes are affected by this by a lot. So a high school player will have 20% of his max rating added to the base attribute. A college player will have 40% done from his potential. The GV player 60, and the veteran player will have 80% done. So if you want to have a 90 driving layup, you can see a high school player will start with 50 driving layup, while a veteran player will start with an 80, which is a huge difference. The downside of older players is you will only, as a veteran player, you will only have 2 seasons. After then, you will be retired. There is ways to increase your career by mentoring people, by increase your career cards. That's on another topic. I'm sure someone in the community can help you with that. So now we are going to create our player, and just enter some things real quick. What you will notice once you start entering stuff here, I don't know, post fade, post or whatever, I can leave this at 40 if I want. Draw a foul is great. What you see is, well, once I start entering stats in here or my potential in here, you can see the progress bar is going up. Our target is to reach 100%. If you go in over the target, if you have 110 or 101%, our moderators will come at you and say, no, this is not valid, you must have 100%. If you are lower than this, just try to find something. I'm sure there's something you can actually get. Like close shot, mid-range shot. I'm gonna shoot lights out here. See, some parts are more cost more percentage than others. As you can see, 3-point shot going from 40 to 93 is 9%. So you will not be able to upgrade everything into the high 90s. And if you check at free throw now, free throw is a bit cheaper. If I enter 93 here, it's only 4%. So it's not exactly half of it, but around this. Yeah, 90 free throw. Ball control is going to be an expensive stat. You do not see this, but you will notice when you enter the stats. See, this was 4% now. Pass IQ, yeah, this guy is not much about passing. Rebounding, nope. Standing dunk, not at 6'4". Driving dunk, shot IQ. And see, if you go below your starting attribute with your potential, it will show up as a 40 in your starting attribute. So you can't go below your starting attributes. Alright, pass vision 70, hands, kind of important. Defensive rebound always helps. Interior defense for a 6'4". Yeah, I'm going to max this out. Perimeter defense. Alright. Yeah. Now you're gonna watch me do this. And now we are at the physicals. The physicals are the most expensive ones if you want to max them. If you see speed at 69, if I go to 75, see, it is just 1%. But if I go to an 80, it's going to be 3%. And if I go to 94, I'm going 14%. So make sure and think and play with it how high you want to have this. And see, speed was ball from was only around 4% if I have it correctly. Vertical 85, strength, and here you can see what I mean with this is the most expensive. If I want a 6'4" guard, even with 64 strength, because I'm going up from 93 to 64, this is going to be 14% as well. So you might not want to add so much of this to your player. I'm going with the 39 here, so I have a lot left. Agility 85, path perception 90, and then I have 1% left. So let's see. Tangibles, no one really knows what this does. defensive consistency 75, and see I'm already over my 100%. So what I can do now is I can say, alright, I don't need 93 3-point, 90 is enough. So now I have this much left, and I can this, or I can lower to this and help defense IQ 50, this works, 60 is too much, 55, alright, 56, 57, so I fiddle around with it until I get to 100. Alright, so what the experience also does is it determines how many total badge points you have. As a veteran player will have more badges available right from the get-go, because a college player has a lot of more seasons. A high school player can play 8 seasons in total, 8 seasons in total without any extensions, which you can get, and you will start with 8 and 12 badge points, and you can select what type of badges you want to have as badge points. So what does he need? He's not much of a power, he's a 3-point shooter, so yeah, shifty shooter. I want to hit the moving shots and I want to hit the standing shots. See, and now these are 4 each because they are tier 1 badges, and I'm done already because I can only apply these. But these start at bronze and they can go up to Hall of Fame. I'm sorry if it's all a bit complicated and a bit much, but yeah, I'm doing this live right now. If I select the veteran player, the primary badges start at gold and the secondary badges start at silver, and I have way more badges. This is slightly because this player is close to retiring. He is almost at his prime and he can help out the teams instantly. This is for guys this is for everyone that wants to enjoy the play for short term, and a high school player is for someone who wants to plan on play this player for 1.5, 2 real life years. Season takes roughly about 2 months, and off season is 2 weeks, so we're talking about almost 2 years for the high school career. Alright, so let's go with the high school here. Then I select my secondary badges. They start at bronze, they can go up to gold. I want to be a 3 and D type of player. So I'm gonna select Interceptor, Glove, and Challenger. Oh no, wait, I'm gonna select one of my secondary badges as well. Let's see, the float game looks good on an 85 driving layup. And I can select another one, that would be Dimer. Dimer always helps. Alright, now I have my badges applied, I have my name in there, I have my potential set. Now I'm gonna select my jersey number. We have this because there is some questions that, yeah, please change my jersey number to something something. The jersey number will show up everywhere you play, but it might be that it doesn't show up because the number is already taken, or it might be retired by the NBA team. So a good example would be number 6. Number 6 is retired by the entire NBA, so you are not able to select the 6. And if you're going to play on the Chicago Bulls, you will never get the 23, I'm pretty sure about this. And so anyways, you're gonna select your number. I'm gonna go with number 7, and now you're going to select your idol. What is your idol? Your idol is the player your game is formed after. So if you played in a sim league before, or if you played in my league, in my NBA, you will know what tendencies are. Tendencies determine what type of shots the player does perform. If he's going to be shooting a lot of threes, if he's going to post up, if he's going to contest and this type of stuff. And what's special in YBL is you can select your idol, but you will not have 100% the same tendencies as they are. 66% will be what they have, and 33% will be random. So let's say you select Kareem Abdul-Jabbar as your idol. I wouldn't do this on a 6'4" guard, but this is just an example. Or we can take Steph Curry. you take Steph Curry, let's just assume he has a 99 shot 3-point. So your base from that idol will be 66 shot 3-point, and then there will be random number. The random number can be everything from 0 to 99, and let's say it's 30, just for the ease of the math. So we have 30, and 30%, 33% of this number will be added to your 66% from your idol. I know it sounds complicated, but let's write it down here. So your idol has shot 3-point at 99. And you will have shot 3-point from your idol at, let's move it this way, idol. You will have 66 because you have 66% of your idol as your tendency. Then the random number for shot 3-point will be 30. You will only have 30% of this, so we can 0.3. This will be 9, so your total tendency would be 75 for shot 3-point. This is just because we have this because we don't want people to go out and select some broken idols or broken tendencies which are totally in the game, but we want to spice it up a little bit. And let's be honest, even if it's your idol, you're not 100% going to perform like your idol. This is also to narrow down the players who perform bad on the court, because let's be honest, a lot of us want to play like, for example, James Harden, Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, etc. But you are not going to perform like any of your idols with a 53-point shot. Nonetheless, we just go with James Harden here, and you can do this later on, you can change this later on. There will be ways to change your tendencies if you are not happy with what you have. Here are your playstyles. Your playstyles are what plays will be called for your player. So you can either write ISO, pick and roll ball handler, 3-point and mid-range. There's also cutting, hand-off receiver, hand-off passer. If you have any questions, just ask in a general chat, and people are very helpful on what will be good for your player. This is just for the fun games and off-season games where we showcase the players. Later on in the main league, these 4 things will be decided by your GM. You can set these play types so you fit in the system a bit better. Now your jump shot. I'm pretty sure everyone who has played 2K has heard about jump shots and how they change up everything. What's good jump shot, what's a bad jump shot. You can select your jump shot here. You can select anything. So at 6'4", I could technically select the Shaquille O'Neal base, which I wouldn't recommend, but it's totally possible. And yeah, just write down your jump shot here. Here we have your Twitch handle. This is important because for every stream you can check in and get XP for your player, or you can, with channel points, you can purchase stuff for your player, and your Twitch handle helps a lot to know where to assign all this. The referral is you add the player name of the person who referred you to this site. They will get a little bonus once you reach a certain point in your career. I think once it's chat level 10, they will get a free pack or something. And appearance and gear, this is the place where you write down what you want your player to look like. Alright, that's it for the custom creation. Once you've done this, post a screenshot. If you're on your PC, it's Shift, Alt and S, and you will open the screen editor, the screenshot maker here. You can take a screenshot, post it in the creation ticket, and we will take it from there. Now let's move on to the NBA template creation tool. This is by far easier if you don't want to mess with your potentials or badges. You just want to test out how does everything work, how does the YBL work, and I don't want to mess up my player. These are pre-made builds by us, designed after current or former players, and you can select the player here. Let's see, for example, Gary Payton, playmaker PG, known for his stealing. You can see he will end up with a 99 steal, 92 speed at 6'4". He's going to hit from trees and mid ranges. Yeah, but he will not have many post fades, etc. So all you do is you select your idol here, you enter your name, your college. You can't change height, wingspan and weight. This comes all with the player itself. And you can select your experience. Do you want the long career with the lowest starting attributes, or do you want to start up high? So this also goes for badges. If you start with a veteran player, you will have a lot of badges already. And if you start at high school, you would have less badges to start with, but you can evolve the player later on over the process of your career. Same as with the custom creator, you enter your jersey number, your playstyles, your jump shot, Twitch handle, who referred you, and your appearance in gear. Once you're done, you can make a screenshot, post it in the chat, in the creation ticket, and then you're ready to go and start your YBL career.